You think you know Europe, Paris, Rome, London, the classics, but then you land somewhere that scrambles your expectations. Georgia, tucked between Europe and Asia, Georgia is a crossroads of empires, mountains, and sea. For centuries, everyone wanted a piece. Persians, Ottomans, Russians. Their stories are carved into the land. Georgia sits wedged between the greater and lesser Caucasus, with Russia, Turkey, Armenia, and the Black Sea as neighbors. Geography here is destiny. It's made Georgia a prize, a Silk Road artery, a survivor. On paper, the story is tough, one of Europe's poorest by GDP, still feeling the aftershocks of the Soviet collapse. But numbers miss the richness of a culture older than most of the West, and the pride of a people who never let go of their identity. Here, wealth is measured in history, family, and the land itself. You might arrive expecting hardship, a country still searching for its place, and you'll find some of that. But you'll also find a spirit that's resilient, unbroken, and fiercely alive. Georgia doesn't just ask you to visit, it invites you to understand. It's a place that gets under your skin, challenging what you thought you knew. This is a land of survivors, knocked down countless times, always getting back up. The landscape is a living record of struggle and endurance. The people are fiercely proud but never arrogant. Georgia's story is complicated, messy, and deeply human. It's a country that rewards curiosity and openness. The best reason to come. Georgia will change the way you see the world. It's not just a destination, it's an experience. And once you've been, you'll never forget it. Welcome to Georgia. In Georgia, hospitality isn't a transaction, it's a way of life. There's a saying, every guest is a gift from God, and they mean it. Lost on a country road, the first person you meet might invite you home, share their food, their wine, their stories. This isn't for show. It's a tradition born from centuries on the Silk Road, when kindness meant survival. Sit at a Georgian table and it overflows with food and homemade wine. Toasts are made, to you, to peace, to family. Suddenly, you're not just a visitor, you're family, if only for a night. The warmth is immediate and genuine, especially in villages and mountain towns. Here, life moves slower, and human connection is the real currency. You come for the scenery, but it's the people you remember. A baker gives you extra bread, a stranger walks you to your destination. In a world that feels disconnected, Georgia's kindness is a powerful reminder of what matters. It's a lesson you carry long after you leave. Georgia doesn't just host you, it embraces you. The pride is palpable, but never boastful. They want to know your story, and they want you to know theirs. This is hospitality as an art form, and it's unforgettable. Georgia's landscape is a drama in 3 acts: mountains, valleys, and sea. The Greater Caucasus Mountains are Georgia's fortress, jagged, snow-capped, dotted with ancient villages and stone towers. Time feels suspended here, the beauty raw and untamed. Head west, and the land softens into lush valleys and endless vineyards, the heart of Georgian agriculture and wine. The air is thick with the scent of earth and growing things. Finally, you reach the Black Sea coast, where Batumi's palm-lined boulevards mix old Soviet relics with modern skyscrapers. The beaches are smooth stones, the sea deep and mysterious. In a few hours, you can cross from high mountain villages to seaside cafes. This diversity is Georgia's sole harsh beauty, gentle abundance, all in one small nation. The contrasts are striking, the scenery unforgettable. Georgia is a land where landscapes tell stories, every turn is a new world, and every world is uniquely Georgian. To know Georgia, you have to eat and drink. Food here is celebration, history, and love, all at once. The supra, or feast, is a ritual. Endless dishes, endless toasts. Khachapuri, cheese-filled bread, especially the Agerian boat-shaped version, is pure comfort. Khinkali, dumplings, grilled meats, salads bursting with herbs and flavor. Every bite tells a story. Walnuts and fresh herbs are everywhere, giving dishes a vibrant, unique taste. And then, the wine. Georgia is the cradle of winemaking with 8,000 years of tradition. Families still use kvevrы, clay vessels buried underground, to make bold, amber wines. Wine here is sacred, woven into every celebration. At every supra, a tamata leads poetic toasts. To God, to family, to peace. Sharing wine is sharing history. Every glass connects you to the land and its people. Georgian food and wine aren't just sustenance, they're a way of life. To eat and drink here is to join a living tradition. It's a taste of Georgia's soul, and it's unforgettable. In Georgia, history isn't just in books, it's everywhere. Ancient fortresses guard mountain passes, thousand-year-old churches crown hilltops. One of the world's oldest Christian nations, Georgia's faith shaped its identity and survival. The Golden Age under King David and Queen Tamar saw cathedrals rise and culture flourish, until the Mongols shattered it. Centuries of invasions followed. Ottomans, Persians, Russians, each tried to erase Georgia's language and culture. Each failed. Soviet rule brought repression, but also resistance. Independence in 1991 came at a high price. Civil war, economic collapse, unresolved conflicts. The scars are visible, the struggle's ongoing, but so is the determination to protect hard-won freedom. Georgia's past is a story of survival and pride, and it shapes every day in the present. Walk through Georgia and you walk through a gallery of faith. The Georgian Orthodox Church is the nation's soul. Its cathedrals and monasteries are living, breathing history. Built of stone, perched on cliffs or peaks, these churches are beacons of resilience. Inside, ancient frescoes tell stories for generations who couldn't read. Art and faith are intertwined in icons, manuscripts, and the unique, elegant Georgian alphabet. The language itself is a tool of survival, a symbol of identity. Today, creativity thrives in Tbilisi's street art, theaters, and films. Georgia honors its roots while embracing the new. The result is a culture that's unmistakably its own. Faith and art here are inseparable, and both are alive with meaning. To hear Georgia's soul, listen to its music. Polyphonic singing, complex, haunting, and ancient, is a national treasure recognized by UNESCO. It's not just performance, it's woven into daily life, from feasts to church services. Each region has its own style, echoing the landscape. Soviet times tried to sanitize it, but families kept the real tradition alive. Now, young Georgians are reviving these songs with passion. The music is a living link to ancestors, a map of the country's heart. Modern Georgia pulses with jazz, techno, and rock, but the old harmonies linger. Even in the newest beats, you hear echoes of the past. Music here is memory, identity, and hope. It's the sound of survival and celebration. And it's purely Georgian. Georgia's beauty lives alongside its struggles. Unemployment, abandoned villages, and the long shadow of the Soviet past are daily realities. 20% of the country, Abkhazia and South Ossetia, remains under Russian occupation, a wound that hasn't healed. Displaced families, unresolved conflicts, and economic challenges shape the present. Yet Georgians are not defined by hardship. They are survivors, united by resilience and hope. There's grit here, and a fierce pride in sovereignty and European aspirations. The struggle is real, but so is the determination to build a better future. People debate, argue, and dream, always with love for their country. Georgia's challenges are daunting, but hope is stronger. What do you take from Georgia? You come for the mountains, food, and wine, but you leave with respect for a spirit that's unbreakable. Tested by history, Georgians find joy in sharing, strength in song, and hope in adversity. Tbilisi buzzes with creativity. New wineries blend tradition and innovation. Guest houses in remote villages open doors to the world. There's a sense that Georgia's best days are still ahead. This country challenges your ideas of wealth, identity, and history. It's not perfect or polished, but it's real. In a world of sameness, that's priceless. So here's a toast to Georgia, to its pride, warmth, and dreams, to its mountains, valleys, wine, and songs, but most of all, to its people, the survivors, the dreamers, the hosts. Gamarjos. To victory, to you. Come and see for yourself.